Hands down, like this. See that? See that? Hands down, the best acrylic tip for beginners that you will ever see in your lifetime of doing nails is gonna be this. Tracey Ryerson is gonna show you on today's vlog how to bounce, 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 bounce. Tracey, we bouncing? How to bounce. Show me a little head bob, bounce. Quick though, before I get into this, how are these chairs, dude? I'm gonna model like this, Trace. What do you think? Is this a good look? All right, when I get like the silent treatment, I know she's gonna either throw up.
I just don't have words. I don't know how to deal with you today.
I know, I've got a little bit of extra energy.
There is, actually,
This particular tip, it's all about the bounce. The bounce, the bounce. One time, head bob, the bounce.
You'll just make fun of me.
I wanted Tracey to kind of show this because picking up consistent pearls is a massive part of acrylic success, especially if you are a beginner. This is gonna help you tremendously. So let's have Tracey show you the biggity, the biggity, biggity, the biggity. The bounce.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this.
The bounce is so important because when I was in school, I was taught to drag. So you see all kinds of different versions. You see, so the way I was taught was like you water ski across, like it's just dragging it across. And it's not a good pearl, but this is what I literally was taught. But on top of it, I was also taught to drain everything out of the brush. So my water ski was like on dry land.
That's really funny, actually.
The biggest pearl I could get, right? Or the harpoon, which is, you just swirl it, and then you get it on both sides, which is gonna be very difficult to get it off the brush.
Yeah.
Those are kind of the two that come off just on the top of my head. Or we just kind of set it in there and hope God puts it on the brush.
This is the prayer method,
the
right?
Prayer method. The prayer, living on a prayer.
Living on a prayer.
Right? Going back, it was so frustrating for me when I first started doing acrylic because the skiing on dry land, there's only so much you could pick up. So it's just like one pearl after another pearl after another pearl. And then Greg showed me, I took his class, that first of all, I was just releasing way too much liquid. So to get the bigger pearl, it's just barely a tap on the back end, right? Because you want the liquid in your brush. Like, who would have thought? So to keep it in the brush, you just don't want to tap much. And then we're going to use the opposite side. We're going to go to this, and we're going to bounce, right? So bounce, bounce, bounce. And we get this really nice pearl. The way I like to explain it, it's not a lazy bounce. It's not like this. It's applied pressure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when you're applying it, it's pressure, 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 and you get that nice pearl. Yeah. And what the pressure is doing is as you put pressure down, it releases the liquid so it can pick up the powder, which is, I don't know why I never thought about that, but when he said that, I'm like,
of course.
And the less powder you want to pick up, the less pressure you put behind it, or bleed out a little bit more. But if I want a smaller pearl, then I am going to push harder on the brush. And then when I do my pressure, I just lighten up the bounce.
Yeah.
And this is why when we first teach students at the OWC, they're like, that's such a waste of product. I have them do this over and over, not even go into a nail. I just want to see you perfect different sizes of pearl, because once you have the consistency of picking the product up, it's going to be so much easier. What I was saying about having them do it over and over, we get questions all the time. Well, can I just get online and maybe buy a really, really cheap product to do all that practicing with and then use your product for? No, use what you're going to use.
Yeah.
Get this product. Every product's different. So if you want to use Young Nails, then practice with Young Nails. And I promise in the long run, it won't be a waste of money.
You heard it. Get our product. It's not going to be a waste of money. As a matter of fact, the sale is going on this weekend. You can get it now for a really good deal. Don't forget, you just gotta bounce. Tracey, bounce. Gotta bounce. Tracey, come on, one time. Yeah! Thank you so much for watching our nail videos. To check out more, head right over here, and to subscribe to our channel, click right over here.